morning, everybody. Oh, I'm so tired today, and got a bit of a headache, so hopefully that goes. Fingers crossed. Second cup of coffee. It's Wednesday. I've got a day off today. Excuse the appearance. I've not long been up. I have got up and straight away did a school uniform order from Asda for the kids, because I did one a while back from Sainsbury's when Sainsbury's had a 20% off. Did the order, got everything, got loads of uniform for a really good price. Then they lost my bloody order. It never arrived, and they ignored me when I emailed them. And then when I asked for their complaints procedure, funnily enough, they got back to me really quickly. But yeah, my order was lost in transit, so the school uniform never materialised, and they gave me a refund. So I had to go on to Asda today and order the bits that the kids needed. So that's all done now, thank goodness. All I need to get now are some plimsolls for Lily, because I've ordered Charlie some plimsolls. And eventually I'll need to get Zach a pair of black joggers for PE. He does need another PE t-shirt as well, actually. But the right colour on Asda was sold out in every single size. So I'll have to figure out, I'll have to get one for him from somewhere else, but it's not an immediate thing, I can do that. So yeah, the school uniform's pretty much there. So I will be doing a school uniform back to school haul soon. I've been collecting bits over the summer and before the kids broke up for school, like their lunch boxes and things, and new water bottles and PE bag for Lily, etc, because she's a new starter in September. Today we're off to the charity shop this morning because I've got some stuff to take and my neighbour has got a load of stuff to take. So we're going to go there this morning. I've got a couple of bits to get in town. Oh, good morning. Careful with my coffee. Careful with my coffee.
Sorry.
Morning.
Morning.
You alright?
Yeah.
Did you sleep well?
Yeah, did you?
Yeah, I did sleep well actually, which is nice.
Good.
Yeah. I'll get you a drink in a minute, darling. So yeah, and I'm hoping that this morning goes smoother than the last two, and I'll tell you why. Because oh my god, so it only happens when you're, honestly, I need to put myself together a bit more before I come on here and talk to you guys. But I've just woken up. So Monday and Tuesday mornings I was working. Monday morning, I got up early like I do my housework bits and things. I like to get up before everybody else gets up so that I've got some time to settle into the day. And then when Zach woke up, it turned out he'd had a nosebleed overnight and there was like blood in his bed. So I had to change his sheets and remake his bed, wash the mattress and get the blood and everything out. So all before going to work. Luckily I don't start work until 10, so I do have time in the morning to sort things out. So once I'd sorted that out, and like, he, bless him, he doesn't do well with like blood and things. He goes really pale, all the colour drains from his face and his lips go like the colour of my kitchen units. So he was like sat over the toilet. So I sorted all that out, and then once that was sorted out, I was about to get Lily dressed. She stood up from her bed after having a full bottle of milk and just vomited everywhere twice, all on the carpet. So curdled whole milk all over the carpet. Fabulous, like amazing. I just sort of had a moment where I did sort of, not in front of her, I'm not angry at her, but just after I'd sort of showered her off, sorted her out, and I thought, right, okay, I'll deal with this sick. I had no idea how to deal with it. I hope no one's eating while they're watching this. So I just kind of had a moment where I sort of like yelled my frustrations at the universe. And then I called my mum and I was like, what do I do? What do I do? I was like, how do I clean this up? I have no idea. Whatever I did seemed to make it go into the carpet even more. I cleaned it up as best I could. And I've got this vomit stain odour remover for like all various forms. Thank God, it's not even mine, my friend gave it to me. But thank God, because like it's for blood, feces, urine and vomit. So thank goodness. So I used that. My mum's got a carpet vax cleaner thing. So Gareth was, given his marching orders after work to go and get that and do the carpets. Upshot of this is that now all my carpets have all been shampooed and they look lovely. So yeah, I called my mum, I was like, what am I meant to do? Like, how do I clean this up? And also, I've got to go to work. Who's going to look after her if she's just been sick? She was otherwise okay in herself. She had no fever. She wasn't eating, but she was okay in herself. So my friend still looked after her because I wasn't sure whether it was just because it was really hot or if she just drunk too quickly laying down and was sick. I don't know, because if she's eaten too much chocolate in the past, she has just like thrown up. So I don't know. So that was my Monday morning saga. Luckily, I've got some good friends who will still have my children. And she was fine. She went to the park all morning and played nicely. So she wasn't like that ill. And none of us have got whatever she's obviously got. So I don't know. But anyway, that was Monday morning. And then Monday evening, late at bed, we're all lying in bed and everyone's asleep. I was sort of dozing in and out of sleep because I've been having trouble getting to sleep recently. My anxiety's been worse. I'm not quite sure why. I think it's like a new routine. It's just stressful when you have to find childcare for the holidays. Working mums can probably relate. And I can't afford to put them into holiday clubs because it costs me like 3 or 4 times what I'm earning in a day. I'm only doing housekeeping, I'm only minimum wage, so it's not like I'm bringing home enough to warrant putting them all into holiday clubs. I'm not earning enough to cover that. So yeah, I think that's what's been playing on my mind and stopping me from sort of settling into sleep quite easily. Anyway, so I heard something and then Lily appeared at my bedside and she was a little bit wet on her legs and I thought, oh no, your nappy's leaked, like you've done a wee. But no, she hadn't. It was actually a little bit of sick because she'd thrown up in her bed. So I went and checked her bed and it was just a little bit on her pillow. So I thought, right, it's like 11:15. I'm not waking everybody up, turning the light on and stripping the bed. I thought I'll just deal with that in the morning. So I sort of just wiped her legs off. Her nightie was fine, put her into bed with me, put a towel underneath us just in case she was sick. And then we had an all right night. And in the morning, I just heard Gareth go, Claire, get a bowl, because she was like being sick in our bed. A tiny bit, not much. She hadn't eaten anything the day before, so she had nothing to give. And she hadn't had any milk or anything. She was drinking water. So that was Tuesday morning. So Monday night, Tuesday morning. And then we went into the bedroom and found out that she'd thrown up a bit more than just on her pillow. So I get Tuesday morning, stripping bed, cleaning bedding, Who's going to have my kids? They were scheduled to go to my friend's house, but her kids are quite prone to picking up bugs and things. So I was like, there's no way she's going to want Lily if she's been sick a couple of times. So my sister had a day off, emergency. I was like, could you please look after Lily today while I go to work? And she did. She'd already said the day before she wasn't well enough to go anywhere to give her a ring and she'd look after Lily. So off the boys went to my friend's house for a lovely morning. Lily went off to my sister's. Got her a doctor's appointment in the afternoon after I finished work anyway, because their tonsils are a bit big, so I wasn't sure if it was a bug or if it was to do with their tonsils. Anyway, doctor checked her over. She's all fine. She's all right now. Thank goodness. But no one ever gets sick on the weekend, do they? Or the day you've got off. They always get sick on a day where you are working. But anyway, thankfully, I managed to dodge all those bullets and I was still able to go to work. But yeah, it's just stressful, isn't it? This was just a bit of a little chatty Wednesday morning update in the saga of my life with working and 3 children. So I'll take you along with us. I'm going to head over to the range later to see what they've got in there. I want to go and look at their autumny fall stuff because I do decorate the house for each season. Not so much summer. We don't need to decorate for summer because it's so beautiful usually outside. On a side note, let me show you my carnations. If you saw my food haul the other day, my carnations that usually last weeks and weeks and weeks. This heat, oh look at my poor flowers. They're not doing so well. They're not going to last. I've had them almost a week. All right for now, but I think over the next few days they're definitely going to need to be a bin job. Okay, so we have come to our local town now. We've had a bit of a change of plans today. My sister's childcare arrangements fell through at the last minute, so she said would I look after Ariana. So we've gone to pick her up. We haven't got her yet though. I've picked her up from work And then my neighbour is walking to the car park with her because there's no room in the car for Ariana because our boot is like full of charity shop stuff. So they're walking over to the car park where we parked, and we're going to go and get what we need done. So that's what we're doing this morning. And my absolute tip of a car, that's Charlie. That is all of his tissues.
I think we'll
and
need
in there.
Julie's help.
Right, we're home now. I didn't do any filming while we were out because we just had bags and bags of stuff to take to the charity shop. And then we popped over to Wilkinson because I had promised the kids some pick and mix because it has been half price. Of course, it's not half price anymore. And they had no regular size cups, so they had to get medium. So £12. Your charger, darling, is... Where did you take it? You've taken it. Where did you put your charger? So yeah, because we've got Ariana with us, obviously, it's 4 children, 4 lots of pick and mix. Got to the till, £3 each. So yeah, £12 on pick and mix. Like, I must have a mug tattooed across my head. And luckily, I had one of those Love to Shop vouchers that my mum had given me, had some money left on it, and there was like £6 left on there, so I only paid £6 for it, so that was very handy. So they've all got, you know, little pick and mix. That took a while, getting them all to decide what they wanted. And then Lily, bless her, walked up to the till, dropped half of it on the floor. I had to go back, put some more in for her. So yeah, and then we popped over to Asda to have a look for a couple of bits that I missed out on my school uniform order that I found. Still need to get a PE top for Zach. And yeah, so I would just come home. I'm going to get them all a drink because they are thirsty after having some sweets. And then we're going to go out to the range and have a look at their bits and bobs they've got there because I've got a little shopping list. And I'll show you what I've got when we get back. From Asda, I bought the kids all some of this still water because they're all thirsty, but they all want another drink. And you know the autumns are coming. So I stocked up on my tea lights because I do like lots of candles over the autumn and winter period. Not so much over the summer and the spring, obviously, because it's light, but I do love a good candle. Oh, got Lily some shoes. So I bought her some plimsolls. I'm trying to think where. I think I've left a bag in the car. Lily, where's your shoes, darling? We bought Lily some new shoes. You put them away. So I've got a Clark's voucher for Lily, but I'm going to wait until you know, they go back to school and it's more autumny, and go and get her a nice pair of winter shoes with her Clark's voucher. But so in the meantime, we popped into Shoe Zone and just bought her a little pair of black strappy plimsolls, which she can wear out and about. But I also got her these to see her through the rest of the summer. How cute are those? They're only £6 and they won't last forever. There's a clothes recycling bit at the kids' schools that I'm taking all their old clothes to. So they won't just go in the bin. But yeah, I mean, and her other ones, to be honest, were falling apart and getting a little bit tight on her because her feet have grown over the summer. So she's now a size 9. And yeah, she got these, and I think these were £6 or £7. So they'll be good for the rest of the summer. And she's got a pair of black plimsolls, which will also double up as, I suppose, a second pair of school shoes if hers get wet or anything, if it rains or she steps in a big puddle. So yeah, quite a successful shopping trip. Got what we needed done. Dropped so much stuff off at the charity shop, so thank goodness they were open. Thank goodness they took it. So yeah, we're going to get ourselves sorted and head over to the range. I'll show you what they've got there. Right, come on Looney Tunes, let's go into the range. They do, because it's going to be autumn. Look at these gonks, how lovely. Oh, Mummy's going to get some stuff. Oh, these wreaths are beautiful as well. These are really pretty. Careful, guys. What are you doing? Yeah, don't pick it up, it's heavy. These are pretty. I'll get a couple of these. Little dogs up here. What are you doing, Lily? They've got Christmas stuff in already. I do like this. all the stuff we got at the range. Didn't get everything I wanted, but I got quite a lot. So, been to the range, spent a small fortune, more than I usually would on the food shopping, to be honest, a week's worth of groceries. £81. And there was a very rude man there. While I was at the checkout, I was having a chat with the lady, just as you do, and I hadn't even moved my trolley away. Like, I hadn't even put my receipt in my purse, or like my change away properly. And he bloody comes and just barges in, shoves his stuff on the checkout, and expects to be served. So I just very slowly pulled my trolley away and herded the children out, because that's really rude. I nearly said something to him, but then I thought, do you know what? It's only going to make me angry, and I don't need that stress. So, yeah. Anyway, he's obviously a much more miserable person than I am. So, didn't get everything I wanted. I want a mug tree, but I've had this since 2009 when I moved out. So I want one that matches that. Like a bamboo one. And they had some bamboo ones, but they had mustard coloured bottoms and grey coloured bottoms, which I didn't like. I can't imagine that anybody might like them. I thought they were horrible. And I really need a utensil thing as well, because currently I've organised my kitchen. No, I need a utensil thing. Currently I'm using Gareth's massive like German beer mug. So I know what I want, but they didn't have exactly what I wanted there. So I'll show you what I did get though, because I got some cool stuff. Okay, so I would say we'll start with the boring bits, but I don't think any of it's boring. We'll start over here. I got 2 new grey cushions for the couch in the living room, because our ones have just gone lumpy and not very good. And these were £13 each, which, I don't know, I thought it was quite a good price. Probably could have got some cheaper elsewhere, but they feel nice as well, and Ariana's already trying to steal them. I got some tea, coffee and sugar canisters. And I know this has got a little bit of a scratch on it. I thought that won't really matter. It's the only one on there, the only set left. And the others, they were just too big. So I got those because I'd like to have them out on the side. And I got some more tea towels. I thought they'd be quite good, like autumnal sort of tea towels. But all my tea towels are seriously donkey's years old and really, really need replacing. They're like threadbare. So I got those ones. And I also got this selection because I thought, all apart from the blue and like the black one, they'd all go quite well, the colours that they are, and they feel quite nice too, with my new oven gloves. I thought they were quite nice too, little hair ones, which actually match my clock up there, my hair moon clock that I got from the psychic tree, along with my triple moon goddess hanging ornament that I also got from the psychic tree, which is a really lovely online store. So yes, new oven gloves. And now, what I like, every morning before I go to bed at night, I set out our coffee cups. And I thought I'd get a tray to put the coffee cups on, and I loved that because that will also go obviously with my clock with the hairs on it. So for autumn, some potpourri. I've never had potpourri. Hoping no one tries to eat it, but I wouldn't put it past my Charlie to do that, to be honest. So I've got that to put in my tray over here. So I've got this tray. Excuse my messy kitchen. So I've got this tray to put all my letters and bits in, and then I'm going to put the potpourri in this. So yeah, and that will make that look more organised because this is bigger. And that's just my butter dish. So I got my little gonks. I'm going to use these as doorstops in September, October and November. Sorry about that. I got a message flashing on my phone telling me my storage was low, so I just needed to sort that out. So I've got these little gonks that I'm going to use as doorstops in place of where our doorsteps are over the autumn period. And they're so cute because I didn't realise until I saw one turned on in the shop. And they actually are so cute. Look, their noses light up. How sweet is that? So you can turn them on at night. That's so cool. Love them. So that'll be lovely. I was sold on them before I knew that, and then afterwards, really love them. So yeah, got my little gonk doorsteps. And then I've got, for the kitchen, I think over the autumn, I bought these. These were $2.99 each. And I'm going to make a little flower display. And put them in a little vase, or maybe that jug there. And that'll just look really cute on the side, I think, and just bring really nice autumn vibes or fall vibes, because I really do. Yeah, they're very, very pretty. I thought bunched up together would be pretty. So that is what we got today in not Home Bargains, the range. I think I did quite well, really, but I still need to get a utensil pot holder and, what's it called? What is it called? What's the name? A mug tree, that's it, a mug tree. And I also really want to get some like seasonal mugs. So when I do have my mug tree up, I want to get, I've got a couple of autumny type mugs up here that I love, my pumpkin mugs. But I'd like to be able to put them out because I'm a very themey sort of person. And then at Christmas time, fill it out with Christmas mugs. And then springtime, some spring theme mugs and summer theme. You can tell where I'm going with this. So yeah, I want a mug tree. But also, like, they're my mugs. We're running out of space. So yeah, that's what I wanna do. So I need to buy a mug tree. But I know what I want, I just haven't found it yet. So yeah. So what we're gonna do, what time is it? Oh, I'm meeting the boys' friends at the park at 3:30. Because I figured I need to do something fun with them on my day off, not just mooching around the shops. It's fun for me, not for them. Although to their credit, they were really good. They did mess about a bit, but like they were really good considering it's boring for kids to go to a homeware shop, isn't it? And then I did let them sort of go off and look at the toy bit so that I could have a few minutes peace wandering around, looking at what I wanted. So yeah, they were really good, all things considered, like 4 kids. They are going to sort of play up, aren't they, when they're all together around the shop. So yeah, but they were good. So I think I'm going to leave the vlog there. I've got a bit of housework to do because I didn't do any of it this morning because I spent my morning doing my school uniform order. So yeah, I need to go make my bed. Just need to give the bathroom a quick clean, tidy up general everyday houseworky stuff to keep the place ticking over nicely. So I hope you've enjoyed spending the day with us, or most of the day with us. And if you did like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, like, and subscribe to my channel, please, if you enjoyed the video. And I will see you in the next one. Say bye, kids.